Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the XoneBros. This is your positive gaming on Xbox community, Xbox show, and we're back. It's been a good week. A lot has happened. Nintendo Switch dropped maybe the shortest new console
Teaser?
reveal of all time.
Yeah.
Well,
And they used old games.
And they used old games for it, yeah. So the Nintendo Switch 2 is here. We know about it. It's dropping in April. You're not yet able to pre-order it. But as soon as... It looks like April 2nd is the next Nintendo Direct, and that's probably where they're going to talk about everything, and then pre-orders will open up then, I'm sure.
You're talking about like just online, right? Because I'm pretty sure you can go down to GameStop and pre-order.
No, you can't. GameStop has a thing that you can sign up for.
Oh, that
and
puts you on?
Puts you on the list.
Because basically,
So,
like...
puts you on the list to let you know when it's ready.
They were asking me if I wanted to pre-order Metroid like 4 years ago, and the game's still not
Still
out.
not out.
Yeah.
So we're going into a whole new Nintendo
Yeah,
Switch. Maybe should we pull up the Nintendo Switch trailer?
I thought it was a cool little trailer.
Yeah, and you might be asking yourself, wait, this is an Xbox podcast. Why are we talking about the Nintendo Switch? Because
it's cool.
Because we're going to get a handheld soon as well. I think handhelds are the future of gaming. Why do I think handhelds are the future of gaming? Because it untethers us from the consoles. It adapts to gaming should adapt to our lifestyles. We shouldn't have to adapt to a console or to a PC. And I think that technology is finally to a place that an Xbox and a PlayStation can do that effectively. Steam Deck has had a lot of success. ROG Ally, LG has jumped into the mist. There's a bunch of others. And that's why I'm excited to see what the Nintendo Switch is doing. The Nintendo, in my opinion, is proof positive that it's not about graphics. It's about fun factor. And I think the direction they're going is the direction it's what you're going to see everywhere. A bigger screen, better games. Here's the thing, though.
The same games.
Do you think cartridges are superior? I am at a point in my life. I think cartridges are superior.
Well, it's just a delivery system.
They
That's
still
all
go.
it is.
They still go cartridges. Number one, I can't break them. I can throw those things, toss those things around, no problem. They're cool. They feel cool in my hand. They're cool to collect. They don't require online, DRM mechanics, so I can swap them with my kids and play stuff, and swap them with Jordan and play the game. I am at a point in my life where I think cartridges are superior as far as a gaming mechanism.
It's just a mode of delivery, is all it is.
well, I mean, I like the fact that I don't have to go to the store to buy it.
Yeah.
Amazon.
Actually, Amazon is, that is a fair point.
Same day delivery, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, okay.
Wow, how spoiled are we?
No, but when I get it, I click download and then I can play it immediately.
Okay, my one concern is this. Can we rewind slightly there? Do you think it was in the first time I saw this too? It seems like this is what I'm going to break on this thing, is the connector piece that sticks out.
I went through a couple because it broke. I think these are an improvement on the old one. What we're looking at is the connector pieces of the controllers.
Yeah.
I think these are just magnetized, so there's no mechanical.
Those are, but watch this.
I think-
Wait for it. Here it comes.
But if you notice the indent, like it like right there, it protrudes out, and then there's an indent in the switch where you connect it. I think that's so you can't bend it out. You know what I mean? Like you have
but
to
here we
pull
go.
it straight.
Right. Get ready to hit pause. Right. Oh, not yet. Right there. That thing.
But see how it...
That seems that's when I'm going to break. No?
It probably will, but I'm just guessing. I'm not an engineer here. But see how it's indented so it goes in? I think that's so you can't bend it. You know what I mean?
You're saying, yeah.
Bend it out.
Yeah.
The thing I'm worried about is... Because I don't mind the rail system,
I mind it. I don't like it.
but are the magnets going to wear out?
Wait, what do you mean by rail system?
Like
on
on
the
the
right now,
current system, you
it's
have
a
to
rail.
slide
You
it.
slide it into the rails.
You have
Yeah.
to slide it in.
Now, don't get me wrong. A few of my buttons have broke, so like it does just come out without hitting the button, but it still holds. Are the magnets eventually going to wear out from constant in and out? Are they going to become loose? And so, that's all. I'm just throwing stuff.
I mean,
out there.
Arcalo in chat says if it's magnetized, I'm not a fan because if the magnets wear out, they're not going to stick anymore.
Yeah. Now I assume it's magnetized. Maybe it's some weird technology I don't know of,
Okay, so
but I'm pretty sure it's a magnet.
every single magnet electronic thing that I've ever had has never worn out, though. Am I crazy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you had magnetized things?
Oh yeah.
What? Give me some examples.
I've had like rods that you put on
Ramrods?
Yeah, ramrods. No, like magnets that like hold rods and stuff. I've had them wear out after a while, and they like
This is an electronic device?
Electronic device. I've had the Razor, or no, not the Razor. I guess that's not magnetized. That's just the charger. But an electronic magnet device.
It's true. I've not had that either.
I've never had. I mean, I've had magnets wear out.
Like this is magnetized.
He's got a Mac laptop.
Yeah,
it's the
just
plug.
bloop, pops right in.
Yeah.
I've never had one wear out. Maybe I'm just
maybe
crazy. Okay, here, people in chat will know. Arcalo says, my magnet charger for my Surface stopped working, so I couldn't charge it anymore.
Yes, but in fairness, that was Microsoft made.
Wait.
Yeah.
And as we are Xbox and love Xbox,
but was it the magnet? But was it the magnet that went out, or did a cable or something just have?
Well, the way that worked is the magnet held it in. So if it didn't hold in, then the magnet.
I literally just bought one for my nephew, and it wasn't the magnet that went out. Yes.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't the magnet that went out. It was the cable that had a short in it at the other,
the other end.
Well, the more important question is, why'd you get him a Surface?
I didn't get him a Surface. I got him a plug replacement because the Surfaces go through those like crazy. But it wasn't the magnet that went out.
I had the first Surface. It was a ripoff because it was RT. And so there's no apps for it.
Found
it was cool. It was cool.
It was what?
I found my Surface.
It was the Surface RT is what
it was called the RT?
I think they called it after the fact when they made the real Surfaces. Like it was like their first. Never buy the first generation of technology of anything.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
I keep falling for it every time. like with robots,
they get me every time.
I'm gonna fall for it with robots, and like 5 years later,
it's gonna be a better robot.
The robot will be way better.
No, it's true, and you pay for that too. It gets cheaper and better, but the first initial one is like way pricey.
Yeah. Cooper says I won't have issues because my Switch will be mainly in its docking station. Soccer may.
Mine would probably be there too, but I don't know. With the bigger screen, it might be. Well, and what I'm guessing, so what are we on now? PS5 and Xbox Series? I'm wondering, because is the graphics capability going to be like maybe PS4-ish generation?
No. I mean,
or do you think it's going to be a little less than
I've
that?
heard that it'll be like Series S. But
so that's better.
But people are also debating
on what it's
about whether or not that's actually the case. Here's the thing. I don't think, like, going through, for instance, my kids got Mario Brothers, like the game Mario, and then it's Brothers. It's like one of the newer Mario games out. It looks beautiful, dude. The
Thank you for
animations
that
are beautiful.
explanation.
The new Donkey Kong. Have you seen the new Donkey Kong Country that's out on the Nintendo Switch? It looks beautiful as well. So Nintendo does not need a graphical powerhouse, and I think it gives them this advantage over the Xbox and the PlayStation,
but
especially in the handheld department.
I will say this: having better hardware in there does allow third-party developers to come over easier.
Oh, it's true.
And, I mean, to be fair, I mean they did get not very great, but they did get The Witcher 3 running.
I mean,
on the
Rockstar tweeted out today that their games will be backwards compatible on the Nintendo Switch. So that's cool.
You know what I want Nintendo to do, and I know they're not going to do it? One, I would like them to stop making me use my phone to party up with people, because, like you said, it's just a phone call at that point.
Yeah.
Like, why are we doing it? Didn't we do it one time when we were playing Mario Party?
Yeah,
it was just like,
than
put you on speaker.
Yeah.
So anyway, but I'd also like them to implement some sort of like achievement system or trophy system. You don't have to do it the same way. They had this sticker system a while ago that I thought was really cool. Maybe they can do something like that. You know, just kind of something fun.
I mean, if Game Pass goes to the Nintendo, they will.
I mean, you'll have it through that by default.
That's never going to happen. Real quick, let's go through some comments. Reactor Leak says the report I saw said it would be basically slightly higher PS4 graphics. Yeah, I've seen like Series S-esque.
Well, and if you remember when they showed off at their last Direct, they showed off their newest Metroid Prime game, and a lot of people were speculating that looks like it's on the Switch too, because it looked nice. Like, it looked really good.
Yeah. One more question that we just got to answer. Soccer May in chat says, if I become a member, can I listen to the member show like a podcast? I'm normally at work when you guys are live. You absolutely can. Great question. And thank you, everybody, for who has become a member. There's a member show, a members only show right after this. We did get a super chat as well from Mr. Cooper. He says he's been a member for 50 months, wingman status. Can't wait to play Zelda on the Switch too. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Here's the thing: the Xbox is going handheld. We know it. It's all confirmed at this point, basically.
Well, they're gonna have a handheld option.
You're gonna have a console first, 2026, and a year later, probably a handheld as a device. I'm buying day one, no question. But where does it need to be graphically? Series S, does it just need to match the Nintendo Switch? You're on a smaller screen, so you don't need 4K.
Well, I think if Xbox does it, I think they would do it the Steam Deck route, where you have games that are basically optimized specifically for the Steam Deck. And they have that tag on it, so they run really well, they look good graphically, like they are specifically designed and optimized for that device.
Yeah, but
I think that's actually where I think the Steam Deck is actually a lot better than ROG Ally.
Yeah, but Steam Deck has to do that because they're claiming that you can. They're not claiming. The point of the Steam Deck is to play all the games in your Steam library.
Yeah.
And so there's not a operating system that those are built on. Like they're built on Windows operating system or PC, whatever. Whereas Xbox is going to have its own operating system already. And word is, especially from the VP of Next Generation, that the Xbox operating system is going to affect Windows and influence it in way. Like it's becoming a main part of even Windows at this point. So you're already going to have games optimized for that system. I mean, for their operating system.
Well, not really. I mean, no, because look at the issues you're having with X and S, with Series X and Series S. There's games that are not being held back, but...
Yeah, but they're already optimized for each of those individual systems.
No, they're not. They can't get certain things running on the S because of lesser power. And that's why they keep getting... I mean, look at the whole Baldur's Gate.
You're missing my point. Yeah, you're missing my point.
I have no idea what you're trying to say then.
It doesn't matter. They don't need to have all the same items. They don't. Microsoft removed that requirement to get a Baldur's Gate on Series S, but the Baldur's Gate version that is on Series S is optimized for Series S.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And same thing will happen for their handheld.
But it originally wasn't released on the Series
That's
S.
what I was saying. I was saying they need to go that route of Steam Deck, where Steam Deck is pushing games to be optimized on that platform.
Yeah, but the only reason it wasn't released because it couldn't optimize. It was released because of Microsoft's requirement of parity.
Yes.
That they've since removed.
Yes. But we're also hearing rumors that Black Wukong is having the same issues.
On the Series S?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know anything.
Now, again, those are just rumors. Who really knows? Maybe it's some CCP propaganda. I don't know. But there are rumors out there.
Yeah, I don't think it will be the same. Like an optimized for X won't. I don't think that it will need to be a thing because it'll be all of them will be operated on the Xbox operating system.
Well, the
reason that you have the Xbox
system,
operating system is to
the operating system is 50% of the battle. The actual hardware is the other 50% of the battle. Because me and Mark can both have Windows operating system that games are optimized for, but the hardware is still different.
Yeah, but the reason that you buy a console is because you don't need everything else that Windows does. That's what causes games.
Yeah, I know, but that's why I'm saying if they do it, they need to lean more into the Steam Deck route rather than the ROG Ally route.
I don't even know what you're saying.
So you both don't know what each other.
No, I'm saying they don't need to. You don't need to say optimized for the Xbox gamepad because it will be optimized for the Xbox operating system, which will work across. Yes, you may not be able to get 4K on the gamepad in the same way you can't get certain features on the Series S, but you won't need to do what Steam is doing, because what Steam is doing is taking your PC games that run at a certain thing and they're having to say, okay, this is optimized now also for Steam Deck.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying Xbox is going to have to do, because the way you're explaining it, you can't just say, hey, it's optimized for Xbox operating system.
Are we talking past each other? Like,
and expect it to run on
past each other?
I'm
on
pretty
different
sure
hardware.
this is just two brothers just duking it out.
No, are we talking past each other? Because like you're saying something that's not unrelated.
No, what I'm
Tell me. Go ahead, tell me.
Okay. This is how I'm in. Okay.
Yeah, tell me.
Xbox. Let's say Xbox has 12 gigs of video RAM. Okay. Xbox handheld has 4 gigs of video RAM. The operating system has nothing to do with that amount of power. I mean, it does to an extent, but you're going to have to optimize games separately for each device.
Yes.
They technically, Jordan, they kind of already do that.
That's what I'm saying. Like Steam Deck has to say it's optimized because that's new for them. Xbox won't because they're already doing it with their games that launch across their Xbox operating system plethora of platforms.
Yeah, Jordan. Like, if you were to, the games can run on 480p because there are TVs that have that kind of screen resolution, and the Xbox can play those games on that resolution already. So developers are already downscaling the games to go up from there. Does that make sense? So they're
No, I just don't know what you guys are talking about.
No, I'm here.
No, yeah, I actually,
look at me over here. You're saying you're saying that they're going to basically have to do 3 types of optimization: the Series S, the Series X, and
whatever their game,
whatever it is, right? That's what you're saying.
Yes.
I think with the handheld, I think it's kind of already there because the Xboxes can already play at lower resolutions and lower. It's the handheld's not going to be a powerful device, as powerful as the other consoles. Yeah, and I think they're kind of already, the developers are already doing that.
If you're developing for Xbox, you're already that's what I'm saying. You won't need to have the label that Steam Deck has because this is the first time a game on Steam has to do it differently. You know what I mean? Like that's all that I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to add my side of this. I don't think that's as relevant as you think it is. I think the issue is going to be power, meaning electricity, not actual power,
like battery life, battery life.
Because you have the Steam Deck, which is like what, 2 hours of life.
It depends on the game too.
Do they advertise? Don't they advertise 5?
But when you play it, it's like 2
yeah.
hours. Yeah. That's when you're going from, I think the Switch runs like 20 watts and the Xbox Series S is, I think, 75 or 80 watts. You run that and you have no battery time. So when you deal with hardware that has power, like strength, the power means 2 things in this context. When you have strength in hardware, you're pulling more power. Your battery life's going to suck. One of the great things about the Switch or any handheld by Nintendo is the battery life
is very good.
It's very good, and that's what makes it mobile.
Yeah, I agree.
So
but
I think
it's also,
I
the
think
battery's good because it has less power.
Because it has less
raw power.
Raw power, correct. So I think the discussion here isn't necessarily optimization, which is a good discussion to have, which you guys, I don't know, I can't even figure out what either of you are saying, to be honest. But I think the issue is if we're going to get Series S power, Series S raw power, you're going to be hurting on battery life unless technology catches up a little bit.
Well, I think technology has caught up because if the Nintendo Switch rumored, let's pretend that those rumors are true, and the Nintendo Switch is at the Series S level.
No, PlayStation 4 is not Series S. They're saying that this is just above PlayStation 4 level.
It's a
generation
in between,
behind.
It's in between. It's like a 0.5, right? So it would be in between PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One X and the Series S. Yeah. Okay. Whatever that is, let's pretend it's there.
I mean, it's significant.
I don't
even
see the
0.5.
Nintendo Switch 2. Surely, and we don't know these specs, but surely their battery life is not getting worse with a 2.
The console is bigger. Maybe they put a bigger battery in
I mean, that's probably true.
I'm very confident in Nintendo. I'm not as confident in Microsoft. That's what I'm saying.
But I think Nintendo proves. I think Nintendo proves the rule. I think Nintendo, for instance, how many games that are on Xbox that are third-party games don't also eventually come to Nintendo? Almost all of them, like just in a lesser degree. I don't think for a handheld you need. I think the mistake is when you go for graphical powerhouses. I think in a handheld you don't need it. It's on number one. It's on a smaller screen. Number two, as long as you're able to play, I will gladly play at a lesser frame rate and lesser because I know I'm mobile. Like it's the
when you're on the go.
Yeah. Like you're willing to make the sacrifice.
Yeah, I'm willing to do it because I'm on the go.
Which is why like it's actually nice playing The Witcher 3 on Switch.
Yeah.
You're getting I don't know if you want to call it a lesser experience, but you are getting like lesser graphics for sure, but you're playing it in the car.
Oh, it's a lesser experience. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Now, here's my I don't want them, and I think we've actually talked about this before. I don't want them to do a cloud device. I want it to be an actual hardware
Oh
device.
yeah, for
Phil
Xbox.
Spencer,
Yeah.
he said it's going to be hardware.
It has to
yeah,
have
yeah.
localized play.
Yeah.
Is a must for a handheld because that's the point of a
I don't
handheld.
mind if there's cloud features on it, but I would like like you said, a local.
Agreed. I think
What if it was a hybrid? Like it pulled power, it pulled raw power from the cloud, but still had its backup engine inside of it to make it run. You know what I mean? And then that way you could offload a lot with the computational stuff.
yeah,
and
in
then have more
theory,
battery
I
life.
like that, but we've seen how that's worked with Flight
Yeah, that's fair.
Simulator.
No, I've seen how it works with.
And when it works, it
even
works. And
SimCity.
Flight Simulator works really well.
Yeah.
But there are some. Then you're dependent
Yeah.
on. I think 100% localized is a must. Like the ability, the option.
Then I think we're pretty far away from getting the raw power that the Series S has in a good battery length. You know, I don't think
think so?
I don't
What
think
is,
we're.
Well, then what do you? I mean,
I
what
think
would you,
we're probably like 3-4 years away
Let's
from
say
that.
I think 5 hours is the standard, right? The Nintendo Switch has set the standard at 5 hours. So you
Okay.
got to get 5 hours, I think. What is the? You have the ROG Ally. What is that?
you
get?
have to get I
it's
mean
not very long.
2 hours.
it's hitting it hard. It's not gonna. It doesn't last.
Yeah, because I played it in a car on a trip one time, and it was a few hours maybe.
I think 5 hours is the thing. The thing is though, again, I don't think that. I think we are there with technology. And here's the other thing: with the biggest generational leap, a lot of that may be like these AI simulation things that we're using too. Like, so on the software side, you're able to use switch power and simulate better graphics because of what the software is doing, right? Like,
Are you talking about like AI frame generation?
yeah, exactly, stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's a
but
whole new world that's opening up here.
There is, but that requires a lot of power. Not raw power, electricity. Just ask Jordan's electric bill.
Yeah,
that's true.
And that's the problem when you get to that, you have to downscale the power consumption that the Series S has.
Here is the thing, though. So better than a PS4. I think that's all you need. I'm
Well, I think that's why actually people are excited for the Switch too, because it's like, oh wow, we're getting actually kind of a big graphical.
and
Because
I don't imagine their battery life goes down.
there is a lot of games, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom being one of them, where you can feel frame drops pretty heavily, and stuttering and stuff, and that's just because
Yeah, you basically want to play that game plugged into the TV.
yeah.
Wait, what game?
Tears of the Kingdom, I noticed a lot of like jitter and stutter and frame drop and stuff. You know,
Whereas on this one, that's probably smooth.
I
Or
would
Maybe.
smoother.
smoother. Yeah, I would hope. I mean, we don't know what's
With that
inside
extra
it.
inch screen.
But that's what I'm saying. I think that. So if Nintendo Switch is able to get, let's pretend it's not at Series S and it's at like that 0.5, so it's in between the PS4 and the Series S, or the Xbox One X and the Series S, right? That half step up in 2 years, I don't know that we're that far away. I bet you they nail it. I think 5 hour battery life is a must for both the PlayStation handheld and the Xbox handheld.
Well,
I
and
think
then-
that's what sets them apart from, for instance, a Steam Deck, because the Steam Deck is beefy. The ROG Ally has a better form factor. Steam Deck is beefy, and I think the reason you get an Xbox handheld or a PlayStation handheld is it's a pure gaming machine. It's back to the days of, in the vein of like a Nintendo Switch. It
Yeah.
just does one thing and one thing only.
Well, then, I mean, the other thing you got to think about too is, I guess, price point. Because I guarantee you, the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to come in at like $299.
That's
No,
probably the
well, the
price.
leaked prices are $399.
Oh, for the Nintendo
geez.
Switch?
That's the leaked price. That's
okay.
That's the rumor. Some have said that those. Correct me, Chad, if I'm wrong. Are the images that we're seeing, are those being said that they're faked? It shows $399 though.
That's a lot for Nintendo.
I
Wow.
mean, I mean, I'm buying one.
I mean,
day one,
yeah, I'll
so.
probably still buy one too. But no, I'm going to stick to my guns. I think they're going to bring it out at $299.
Hardware's getting more expensive. You're reaching these next levels.
You bring the
graphics.
Switch. You bring the Switch 2 at $299. Bring it out at $299. You sell that thing crazy, and then like
Can we-
always, you make it up with.
Can we
your
pause
games.
it here real quick? Oh, just back where it shows the hardware, Spicy. Tell me what Spicy is the designer. Do you not hate the Giant 2 on that? I don't like it. It's too
Too much of a two.
To be fair, this is the first Nintendo console that came out with a sequel.
Yeah,
That
it
is
is
true.
So let's make that too prominent.
A numbered sequel.
Nintendo has never had a sequel.
They've had the Wii, the Wii U, the Nintendo Switch, the Game Boy, the Game
Nintendo
Boy Advance,
64,
the Game Boy 3D,
The
3DS.
Super Nintendo.
the Game Boy DS,
There's never been a Super Nintendo
the Nintendo
2.
64.
64 2. This is the first
GameCube, right? Yeah, the GameCube was after that.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, they want
They
it
want you
loud.
to know that this is 2.
Well,
I'll be honest, I don't like it either.
Yeah.
But is it just a branding thing? Like everyone knows the Switch, so why not just call it Switch 2?
Everybody knew the Wii.
Let's put it
Yeah.
this way: there's no confusion at what this is,
Yeah.
though. As a result,
Yeah. It's the Switch 2. No, I think it comes out at $299.
They should've-
$299, $350.
They should have
I
done
don't-
it
I
with
don't
like
think it goes
things. like
Two.
Path of Exile
where it
things.
goes- yeah. No, I don't think this thing goes 400.
I'm pretty sure
Well,
it's leaked. It's $399. Hold on, I'll show you.
Yeah, but didn't people leak stuff that wasn't true
No,
before?
in the history of the internet, yes, Jordan. But the Nintendo leaks have been pretty accurate. I actually think this trailer, this teaser trailer, whatever this is, exists today because of the leaks. I don't think they would have released this without the leaks. Oh man,
I don't trust it.
he's showing us.
I mean, it's only 45, whatever that.
Yeah, it's
whatever
only
that
45,000
currency is.
yen.
show the world. Is any they can't see that. It's a picture of the Nintendo logo with three.
It's all over Twitter today. That's where everyone's grabbing this from.
I mean, how many, we were just talking about this. How many insiders have been wrong the past year?
On Nintendo, not many. On everything else, many.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair point.
I think Nintendo's
I'm still hoping for $299.
The Nintendo insiders are legit.
I will go $350. $299 to the $350 range.
$349.
$349.99.
Well, I thought $349 would be it, but I think $399 might be
man.
what we're dealing
well,
with.
That's Series X, man.
Well, how much was
Here's the thing, though. You get an entire generation out of Nintendo. Nintendo Switch has been around for how long?
Well, yeah, you get.
It's a traditional generation. It wasn't the the short one of the PS4 or the Xbox One.
I was just about to say, like, yeah, but are you going to pay $300 or $400 to play your old games? And
Yeah.
I guess technically we did that like 3 times, actually, didn't we? Didn't we buy the?
And the
remember,
games never
what was
go
it?
on sale.
Remember, wasn't it Scorpio? We bought Project Scorpio, and all we did was play Minecraft for a week.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though. So the Nintendo Switch has an SD card slot, which is very handy. Do you think that like a Xbox handheld needs anything like that?
100% yes.
Yeah.
There's no way they would not include that.
An SD card
Yeah.
slot.
Microsoft has been in the past. they've been-
Remember when the original Nintendo Switch did not include Bluetooth, and then they did a software
Then they patched
update?
it, and you were like, "Wait,
that
was there the whole
did
time?"
include Bluetooth.
Yeah, that's like,
You're
how
like-
is that?
It was there the
They
whole time.
have to have the hardware inside of it.
It's been there the whole time. But that way they could say they made your machine better overnight, halfway through the generation.
Yeah, it was the mid-generation update.
It was a refresh.
Is this a new
I will say the one
Mario
thing.
Kart that
No.
they're showing?
I don't think so. Doesn't look like it.
I don't recognize the map that they showed.
It's probably one of the tour maps.
Oh, okay. You don't think we're getting a new
Oh, I'm sure we're gonna get a new Mario Kart.
Mario
It's
Kart
about
8
time.
too?
I bet you it.
Mario Kart 8-2.
I bet you it launches with a Mario Kart.
They have to
Would it technically be called Mario Kart 10 because they just re-released 8 twice?
Deluxe. Yeah, because it was Mario 8.
What if
And then Mario 9 was basically Mario 8 again.
What if they do 8-3?
8-3.
That would be hilarious.
Or they just re-release 8 again. Because, I mean,
and call it remastered.
they did hit it pretty good with 8.
They've already done it. I'll be honest. 8 was not my favorite. I know that's a hot take.
Yeah, I think 8's
That's a
really
hot
good.
take.
That's a hot take. 8 was, but my favorite is the Super Nintendo.
Right here, if you pause it, that's the only part I don't like because the original Switch had a super flimsy kickstand, and then the Switch OLED came out with like a beefy kickstand.
It was the full one.
And now we're going back to this little
I don't
flimsy
know
thing again.
because of the length of it that it covers the whole thing. Because remember, the original one didn't do that.
Oh, yeah, it was just like it was literally like
It was literally a little
like
lip.
how you pop your hood.
And so I think this will be fine.
You just touched my keyboard.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I
man.
really needed
Don't-
to pause it there.
Okay, press it again.
There we go.
Well, look, they specifically show the durability of this. They go, yeah, you want to push that
You
down
want to
like
go
that.
all the way
You wanna
down?
go, yeah.
Look how flexible she is.
Yeah, but the other one did that too. I do like that the
Well,
controllers
I like
are
that
bigger.
they're bigger.
I don't think it was meant to. Oh, and I really think it's funny that they show the joystick moving. Are they implying that the drift is fixed? Is that what that means?
Yeah, my Joy-Con is drifting.
Because
now I can't play Mario Kart with my kids.
like the joysticks last like a month until the drift appears.
Yeah, I think. I mean, Hall Effect.
See that right there.
Hall Effect joysticks, perhaps.
Look at this. Yeah.
Fixed
They're like,
the drift.
I swear that this is a teaser to we fixed the drift.
So what I want to see out of an Xbox handheld in 2 years is.
I think it's further than 2. I think it's
2
I think
years.
it's 2028.
No, I think holiday 27.
You think so?
Yeah, all the rumors
Well,
are
that's basically the same thing I said. It's just minus 8 days.
3 months sooner. 3 months sooner. Yeah. No, because I think that's all the rumors are that is the outline here. I think that makes sense on the time frame. I think PlayStation rumors are heating up as well, so it makes sense. But I think the PS Portal nailed the form factor. A giant ass screen in the middle
Of your controller?
of a controller.
Yeah.
Do that with the Xbox, and I'm sold. I don't like the Joy-Cons actually. I think they're stupid.
That's fair.
They're made for little people with little hands.
That's why
a
they
hot-
made them bigger.
That's a hot take, but I 100% agree.
Yeah.
I play on my Nintendo Switch with my Pro
I
Controller.
do play with a Pro Controller, unless I'm
Yeah.
playing Mario Party Jamboree.
And so I hope that never happens with the. I don't think it will. I think Xbox. I think
They're gonna let you
the
unclick your
PlayStation Portal is like a demo device for what the next one. A really nice screen, full controller in there. Boom, done.
Do you still use
There's not, although you don't have the portability factor. Yeah, it's improved a lot. PlayStation has supported that bad boy, and it just works now. And also they implemented now you don't have to stream from your console. You can stream from the cloud straight to your PlayStation Portal.
Is there limited games on the cloud?
And how does it perform?
So I tried it once with God of War, and performed fine.
Nice.
Okay.
I believe you.
I
don't.
was gonna try it with freaking New World, but there's no cross-play. So I got to start a new account. Cross save. Got to start a new account. I'm not doing that. Freaking New World.
Yeah,
Sons
not
of
having
bitches.
cross progression is
You Amazon Prime sons of bitches.
is incredibly frustrating.
Yeah, dude.
I went through it this week.
They'd be able to.
Yeah, and that's also, by the way, I talked about this on my channel this week. But Xbox Everywhere or Anywhere needs to be standard, and it will be. I think we got 2 years.
Well, I mean,
to build that up.
A lot more developers are going towards.
Yeah,
that
everyone's
direction.
going
It's
that
just-
way.
yeah.
It's
Not
gonna
Marvel
be,
Rivals.
so that I can
They're working on it, but that was frustrating this week, wasn't it? At least
Yeah.
for me.
so that I can take my Xbox, play from my badass ballsy console, go to the PC if I want, take my handheld, sit on the couch. Handhelds improve my gaming time infinitely. Like it's exponentially more game time with a handheld.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I cannot wait. Let's take some super chats. We got a lot of super chats here. Thank you very much, everybody, for our super chats. Let's see. We do have Reactor Leak. He's been a Cortana member for 54 months. He says, happy belated New Year. All new year, new job from Meta to NVIDIA. Get us some Reactor Leak. Get us some inside NVIDIA stuff, baby.
Yeah, take home.
NVIDIA's got
take home
robots
some of those
too.
new 50 cards.
NVIDIA's got robots coming as well. Do you get an NVIDIA robot or a Tesla robot? That's the question.
Does the NVIDIA robot come with the card?
I think the Tesla
By the way,
robot comes with an NVIDIA card
Hey.
inside it.
hey, in the after show, this is going to be a members only show. We're going to take a look at the CES tech that came out, and we're going to look at one specifically where it's just the head of the robot, but they're selling it as your future girlfriend robot, and it's like, oh my, you're like, why is that hot chick staring at me weird? And then you're like, oh shit, that's a robot.
I might have seen something else, but I thought that was like a nurse. Like,
Maybe it
I
can
thought
be.
it was a French. I thought it was a French maid.
No.
I thought that CS just had good cleaning.
like that's there for mental health.
Maybe, but also
I thought that's what it was being portrayed as.
Having a nice girlfriend's
Also,
probably good for your mental health.
That's true.
I don't know about
making me like laugh.
having a super hot girlfriend totally out of my league.
I thought it was to help with mental health, not.
It does.
I mean, the two overlap. Spicy.
Yeah, you're right.
In
Those
the
circles
Venn
are.
diagram. They're right in the
One's a wider circle and one's a closer circle to the target.
Stay for the after show, guys. We'll go over those, but. Also,
That's funny.
Super Shocker gifted 5 XoneBros memberships. Huge shout out. Thank you, Super Shocker. That means 5 more people can come watch the member
All
show
right. Thank
after
you.
this. Reactor League gifted 5 more XoneBros memberships. Huge shout out to Reactor League. Appreciate you, brother. And Soccer May, welcome. First time tier 1 weekman status. You're going to be able to come and join us on the after show. He can't watch live, or they can't watch live, so they will be listening afterward. But thank you very much, Soccer May. Appreciate it. Super Shocker 669. The question everyone is asking: will it have ray tracing?
Probably not. Yeah.
Probably not. That's that is the question everyone asking.
Man, the day we
absolutely.
see Mario ray trace.
Ray tracing, yeah, Mario Kart ray tracing.
Dude, his stash is gonna look
That Luigi stare with ray tracing.
with ray tracing. Yeah.
It's going to be next level. And then last but not least, we do have a super chat from Mr. Fitzpatrick. That's Fitzy. Says, it's confirmed X1 plays handheld while pooping. I would. Absolutely would. Right now, I browse Twitter. You might notice my Twitter account is on fire. It's the poop tweet.
Good job, David.
Yeah. Do we start eating fiber? I've been implementing fiber in my diet. Frees up a lot of time for you.
Fiber's great, actually. It's a carbohydrate that your body can absorb, and it just is healthy.
Yeah. It's
great.
Fantastic.
Should we get into that?
No, what I want to get into though, which became my most anticipated game overnight, hands down, no questions asked. What is it called? Dawn trailer. What is it called?
I know what you're talking about.
Dawnwood. Why can't I think? My brain is not working. Everybody, someone in chat remind me. It's former CD Projekt Red developers. They basically dropped
Dawnwood or Morningwood?
Dawnwood, Morningwood.
It's something. Swanson?
Oh, hey, so
Swanson,
Dawnwood is
before we get into that Mario Kart was all new footage.
Oh.
Hey, I was right.
Yeah, because I was thinking like, what map is that? And then I looked it up.
Dawnwalker.
It's all new footage.
Dawnwalker.
Or Morning Walker?
It's Dawnwalker.
Yeah, that game looks cool.
Dude, so if you've not seen the trailer, guys, we're gonna pull it up. Go do yourself a favor. Go give it a watch. So this is former CD Projekt Red developers. It's basically The Witcher if The Witcher was a vampire, and it's like holy. So all the good developers just went to this new studio. Is that
So what you're telling me
is that where they went? Because
Well,
It has a lot of torchlight.
it's such a fascinating like concept.
super cool.
Like because in the trailer, like the vampires are coming to like liberate this area.
yeah, they're liberating it. Yeah, from an evil king.
Yeah, like it's such a
But it has fantastic. We did see a little bit of gameplay. Then there was the classic Witcher, hi-ya! At the end from the girl, you know?
yeah,
Hi-ya!
and the slow logo.
The logo appears.
Yeah, there was that. Yeah.
But dude, this became instantly, like, I've watched this trailer like 10 times.
Yeah, it is.
Most
it is.
anticipated.
Cool.
Well done. Personally, CD Projekt Red can now suck it, in my opinion. In my humble opinion. Okay, and I think the next Witcher looks pretty good. This looks much better. This got me going in a way that one just did not.
If you put these two trailers side by side, Witcher 4 and this one, I will agree.
Dawnwalker?
This one looks a little bit more like
Not a
whoa.
little bit. It instantly. I believe when I texted you guys this, the first response was either Spicy or you, and all it was.
Yeah, I think you said wow.
I just said
Wow.
wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks good. But
and aren't we going to get a gameplay reveal
I think
summer?
both can be good, David.
But one is going to be better.
One is going to be better.
Yeah.
And I
Natural
think,
order of things.
And I think
Which one is it? I don't know.
I think when you look at, because the Witcher 4 trailer was fine, and I've said it's fine. I think it's good. It has the vibes.
Yeah, I thought it was.
But
really
what
good.
it doesn't have is like
Vampires.
You want to know what? Yeah, it doesn't have that at all. But you want to know what this has? This has that Witcher 2 trailer-esque feel that
that killing
That Witcher 4
monsters.
just didn't.
Witcher
didn't
2
have.
and Witcher 3.
Yeah, that just. I think they took the guys from CD Projekt Red that was like, you know what, F this, we're out, and they went and made this, and it looks freaking cool.
Well, it's definitely. I will say this: even though Witcher 4 had a dark tone to it, this is a darker tone, for sure.
With a darker tone, with a happy ending from a evil looking crazy dude. And is it actually a happy ending? That's the question. They created this gray line.
Maybe
here.
it's one of those things where it's like we're here to liberate you, but like not really.
Are you just substituting one dictator for another?
Yeah.
And the new dictator can disappear and suck your blood, but also can heal your children. But what are you giving up for that? And also hypnotize you, apparently.
All vampire traits.
I assume like this guy right here is obviously the main character. But if you notice in
the prime vampire.
yeah, if you notice in Blade, he's basically Blade, right? That's kind of who half vampire, half human.
He doesn't look half human though.
No, I'm talking about that guy, like the actual the older brother to this girl or whatever.
it's her
he is.
dad.
Or, yeah, I don't know.
Or
Might be
uncle.
her
We don't know
brother.
the
Yeah,
backstory.
we don't know.
It could be the neighbor.
Maybe he's just But when you see when you see the gameplay section of this, or I guess animated gameplay, like what gameplay is gonna look like, it's him. So I assume he's gonna get vampire powers, and you're gonna I don't know.
Yeah, I bet you what happens is this: you saved my daughter. I owe you my life, and it'll be a British accent, of course. I owe you my life. How can I serve you? And the guy goes, "You can. Are you sure you want this? Yes, I owe you my life." And then he bites him. Or just slits his wrist and makes him drink the blood like he did to the girl. What the world needs,
what it fears.
Oh, that's such... Dude, just that slogan is so cool. And here we go, guys. We're about to see...
Then here's
the in-game engine gameplay. Oh, right there. This boss fight, done. I'm in. And here's where we get...
Like, look at
I can't even do it correctly.
It's not the vampire we deserve.
It's the vampire we need. The blood of Dawnwalker.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Dude, it looks so good. This became instantly my most anticipated game. Who knows? We're probably years out. We're getting a gameplay reveal in summer 2025. Have no idea when it's coming out, but...
Oh, yeah. There's the protagonist right there. And he's got...
The dude.
Yeah, he's got vampire tattoos all over him.
Yeah, those are basically the signs.
And a vampire haircut.
Go back to that because
those are the
what
magic
was
signs.
what was his
Igni.
right hand? Did he have claws for his right hand, or did he have something in his right hand?
People can barely see
Well,
that.
I bet there's going to be like different vampire, let's call them mutagens.
Oh, is that claws or is that just his long fingers?
No,
No,
those are...
his other hand is off screen. Oh wait, no, there it is. Okay, yeah.
Unfortunately, on the broadcast, you can't see it, but
He does have
really
emblems
sharp
tattooed
fingernails.
into
So
his...
this is what I think. Actually, if you look at the logo of the game and then you obviously look at this screenshot, I think there's going to be different gameplay mechanics depending on the time of day. Because look, he's more vampire. He's more
yeah.
vampire
They
at
show
night,
the
and then
full
he's
screen.
more human in the day.
see if I can show
And then
the
if you
full
look at
screen.
the
Yeah, there we go.
and if you look at the logo, it's a sun and a moon. I wonder if there's going to be different.
Oh,
it's gonna
look
be a
at you
different-
doing a
yeah.
deep dive.
Well, yeah, and look at his eyes. Like one eye's vampire at night, one eye's human during the day. So
And
I
one
wonder if it's
hand
gonna-
has claws, one hand doesn't have claws.
the other hand just has like all the.
And those
call them
runes,
the
those
Igni
runes
sign.
in his skin.
Business in the front, party in the back.
Yeah, those those runes in
Haircut.
his skin make it so that he can survive during the day. But how much you want to bet that's the storyline? You saved my daughter. I owe you my life.
It's
And then
probably
Mark, you be the.
It's
you be
probably
the,
going to
you
be the same
vampire
thing.
voice. Okay?
He's probably
Wait,
going to
ready?
become.
Wait.
He's probably going to become.
the vampire.
I feel like Spicy's a good vampire voice. Hey, you be the vampire voice. Hey.
Hi! What are you doing over here?
No, that's not the head vamp. Okay, maybe you're like
That's like the
you're
second
like
in
the
command.
henchman. Yeah, that's like the henchman for the vampire. Okay, Jordan, you be.
I can't do. Yeah, I can't do voices.
You're like a side quest in the at the pub.
Yeah.
At the pub in one of the villages. Oh, get out of our town!
Get out of our
Get out of that!
I bet it's actually going to be the exact same story as The Witcher. He's going to take a potion that then makes him a Witcher, vampire.
But he's a, what do they call? He's a Dawnwalker. That's what they call
Yeah,
him.
that's what it'll be called.
A morning walker.
Instead of
He's a
Witcher,
Dawnwalker.
he'll be a Dawnwalker.
Yeah.
And his job is to go around and kill monsters.
Yeah.
Like, it'll just be the same
But
thing.
he has
he's
an extra,
Blade.
But he has an
Yeah,
extra
yeah.
ability. He can
It is
heal,
the Witcher
he can
did
heal
come from Blade.
people. He can heal people with his own blood, like what he did on the table to the girl, right?
Hey, yeah, drink some blood.
Hello. And he's going to be, hello, my lord. My lord. What are you doing here? My lord. You've saved my life. I owe you my life.
Drink this. I think that'd be a good one. Here, let me go ahead and press play.
That would be good, yeah. Yeah. No one in chat has any comments on it. So.
Well, they hope it's not like Twilight. I tend to agree with that a little bit.
Superstar
David
says,
loves Twilight, though.
I hope it's a lot of Twilight.
Have you watched Vampire Diaries? My wife's been watching.
No, I haven't. Is it good?
My wife likes it.
Wait, is that the one with
I like
Tom-
vampire shows. There's a
Tom Cruise?
Dracula.
Oh, no.
It's
It's
a Dracula one on Netflix that looks pretty good.
Wait, what's it called?
Dracula.
Is it based on the?
Yeah, it's badass.
Is it based on
badass.
Is it based on Dracula?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that that's public domain, so you could just pull up Dracula and do whatever you want.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I owe you my life. You know that's what's going to be said. Can we take an over/under on whether or not the main character here says the phrase "I owe you my life," and then we can throw in a "my lord." My lord, I owe you my life. What are you, my lord?
Because that girl's basically Siri.
yeah,
Her name's probably going to be Leary. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's going to be...
Leary?
Yeah, like
That's your choice.
I'm sure it's going to be very... It's probably going to follow the same...
Hey, Leary! Your
You-
dad's at the front door.
my lord, what did you do to my daughter, Leary? Oh, you saved her.
Yeah, Miri. Thank you, Miri.
Mary.
Oh,
Mary. Okay, Mary.
Short for Miriam, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be funny if all the names were just one letter changed.
They should make a game like that.
Harold.
I'm sure they have.
Herald of Livia.
Just you know how they used to do spoof movies? Do a spoof video game?
But it's like this, like way
I'm
serious.
a vampire.
And you can combine things. Harold.
Herald
Yeah.
of Grivia.
Of Grivia. Yeah. He's not a witcher, he's a ditcher.
Harold.
He's a ditcher.
Harold. Hi, I'm Harold. I'm here to kill monsters.
I'm Harold. I'm a ditcher.
Dude, that vampire looks cool. It's like Sir Lancelot vampire.
No, it's Sir Hanselot.
Okay, sorry.
Dude, I think this game.
yeah, it does.
This game, again, for those of you listening, just go check out the trailer because it does look awesome. You guys have had a lot of positive things to say about Marvel Rivals. I will say, they have come out and said some things this week that it's like, wow, that's a lot of content, and if you can do it, it's game over. I mean, they've said that they're doing a new hero a month, correct?
Every month and a half.
So every month and a half
So
is a new hero.
They're doing 4 seasons a year, so each season's going to be 3 months. We're going to get a new hero at the beginning of the season, and then a new hero in the middle of the season, and then also a new map per season.
What are your thoughts on this? So, Marvel Rivals, it's all the rage. For those of you that don't know what it is, it's basically Overwatch with Marvel characters.
I think I'm at the point in my life where I think if look, we played a lot of Overwatch over the years.
Yes.
I think, and it may be just be the honeymoon phase. Mark, you can tell me what you think, but I think I like this better than Marvel Rivals.
You're not the only one saying that.
Just the Overwatch.
Sorry. I like Marvel Rivals better than Overwatch.
You're not the only one saying that.
And I think it's primarily due. I like the third person, but that also may be because we've been playing first person for so long that it's just refreshing.
Be
but I
clear.
like the third.
You like the third person when you're playing Cloak and Dagger
Dude, I'm telling you, man.
or the Invisible Woman.
If that's what they pump out every 3 months,
Yeah.
whoa! I showed David the
Their
Invisible
skin-
Woman
Is
skin.
this a members lounge skin that we'll take a look at?
yeah. It was like whoa.
Whoa.
That was
Yeah.
It's like a-
Fitzy says, I heard Invisible Woman makes guys have certain feelings. I've
Yeah,
seen
she
it.
does.
I have seen said.
Well, I mean, yeah.
What's great about this game is
Well, and to be fair, the dudes are jacked too, so
Yeah.
it's everybody wins.
Well, even like Iron Man's not that buff that's a buffed out Iron Man. suit
Yeah.
I
even.
mean, well, they went with the
His
art
suit
style.
has
not the-
muscles.
They did not do the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They went with 90s comics.
Although
Art style.
what they're doing
Good choice.
though,
Good
Yeah.
choice.
they're
Yeah.
appealing to everybody because what they're doing is there's packs in the store that are MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe, and
There
it
is
matches their
skins,
They're appealing to comic book era people, movie they're very smart how they're doing this stuff.
Yeah, the art, like, look how ripped. Look at Venom, and it's so awesome. We're watching gameplay for those listening, and the art style is phenomenal. I like this game not necessarily for the art style, but it's a huge plus. It's a straight up copy of Overwatch. Like it's Overwatch, but
Third person superheroes.
fun.
And they added stuff that Overwatch needs.
Correct. And
And they said no queue time for classes.
oh yeah,
Yeah, well, do you know how, like-
it is almost annoying how fast you find a match.
Because in Overwatch you're like, all right, like you're trying to do other things, but yeah, the
It
match.
is it is milliseconds when you press that
The
button.
longest we ever waited was 3 seconds.
It is crazy how fast you find a match. But so I play. We're still in kind of the honeymoon phase where we're learning characters and all this stuff. We were playing was it yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah.
Playing yesterday, and I tried a new character, and I actually had to apologize to my party because I was laughing and
Yeah, you were having fun with them.
I was giddy the entire match. My comms weren't, over here, check over there. It was laughing and just having a good time. This game, what it does well is it's just fun.
Yeah.
It's just it's super fun to play.
Well, and see, I might just be worn out of Overwatch, but I even told Mark, even their banter between each other is so much better than Overwatch's banter.
Well-
Like the characters will talk to each other, and it makes it's just better.
Yeah, well, because
They're not talking about
Iron Man's
stupid
talking
stuff.
with Penny Parker about the suit and the technology, and they have a discussion about Penny Parker's dad and all this stuff, and it's I love it. This game has single-handedly brought my joy back to comic book characters.
Well, and
it has been gone for a long time.
The way they do their collections is awesome. So what they do is you can collect stuff, and they basically have comic book collections, and as you go through the events of the seasons, you'll unlock like comic book frames, and those frames will go into your comic book, and then you can read the lore of the season. It's a really cool way to get. Isn't it fun to collect?
Yeah,
and the
here's-
artwork is
here's the
awesome.
problem. I totally missed this game until season 1 just started, like last week. That's when I started. So I missed season 0, and I'm extremely disappointed in myself because the collectibles get you comic book stories and a whole section on comic books, and now I'm going to be missing.
Well, and so they have a built-in advantage with that. Like, that's cool.
Yeah. Well, and then they also have the advantage of Overwatch has been out for so long, they can see what's been done right and what's been done wrong. Another cool thing they have that maybe some people don't notice or care about, but I think it's actually really cool for the genre is the destructible environments and how they rebuild themselves halfway through rounds and how you basically on some of these have full-on levolutions
That's cool.
for
That is cool.
blowing up the environment.
Yeah, you can trigger the Levolutions at any time, which significantly impact the gameplay and everything.
Super Shocker in chat has a few questions. Does this have Battle Royale, and is this on Game Pass?
It is.
No, and it's free.
It's free, and it is. There's no. Yeah.
There's no Battle Royale. It's an Overwatch.
Yeah, it's a 6v6 team-based shooter.
Point capture.
It's a hero shooter, third-person hero shooter, and I think there's only one other developer that ever made a hero shooter like how hero shooters should be played, and that was Overwatch. That was Blizzard, and I don't even know how many, over 1,000 hours in Overwatch. I'm sure easy. I am not going back to Overwatch. I don't think. I think this is
for a long while.
for a
Yeah,
long
this is
while. This is good.
So here's the thing, though, and everybody's been pointing out this week. You look at Blizzard. Blizzard has Diablo 4, big huge game for it. They have Overwatch, another big huge game. In the span of a month, you've had Path of Exile 2, which seemingly beats it, and it's just a better game right now. And now you have Marvel Rivals.
ironically both coming out of China.
Wait, Path of Exile.
Path of Exile is not developed out of China, but Tencent owns
but
them.
funded.
Yeah, but Tencent
funded heavily.
Tencent owns a portion of Grinding Gear games.
That is so funny. Yeah, why?
So if
why are all
Chi-
the good
look-
games coming out of China?
Look, if China makes an MMO,
Watch out.
it's over. Well, an MMO that people play, I guess.
well, even like there are things where it's obvious that they just went, okay, let's look at Overwatch.
oh yeah, totally.
Okay, let's just do that. And then let's improve things.
And that's what they've done. They took Overwatch, and I feel like as of right now, they've improved each facet of the game.
You should get it. It's free, David, and it's just fun. It's just fun.
Yeah.
It's just a fun game.
And like
The thing is, my kids would have fun watching me play this game too. Because
I will admit though,
Don't turn off those skins.
The Invisible Woman skin. I don't play her around when the kids are.
Oh, okay.
It's not bad, but it's like you're not old enough for this yet.
You're not old enough for this, son.
It'll be an awakening, son. And Jordan doesn't want that yet.
It's like whoa, because it was. Even Mark texted me and you go, did you see that skin?
Did you see that?
I was like,
Invisible Woman skin?
I was like, whoa.
And Jordan said, "Yeah, I just bought it."
How much is like the battle pass, and how much is skins and stuff like that?
It's
$10 for the battle pass.
It's exactly like Fortnite, which every other game has followed suit on how Fortnite does it. $10 battle pass, $20 boosted battle pass, and then they have their Disneyland coins, whatever it is, their own currency that you buy to buy those things.
To buy the other currency.
And then that same currency is used to purchase the skins and stuff like that. And then they have other currency, just like all other games, to unlock things in the battle pass. And it's the everything is like a copy.
Well, the thing is, it's just going.
It's an amalgamation of what it should be in all the other games, and it's
going back to Overwatch. So Overwatch has an achievement system. This game has an achievement system, but in this game's achievement system, they have like a rewards track for it. So it's really cool. And then I actually prefer the way they do their hero mastery as opposed to how Overwatch does its hero mastery. So Overwatch, you can basically get a hero mastery. You can go in and do a hero and then get hero mastery, and then you can get special things for it. Yeah. Both games have hero masteries. Overwatch only has hero masteries for certain characters because they release them all at a time. And to get a hero mastery, you basically go into what would you call it? A matrix simulation.
Yeah.
And then you just try and beat the timer, essentially. In this game, each hero has its own hero mastery, and there's lists of like, hey, heal someone 20 times, kill someone this many times. And as you do that, you get a point, and those are repeatable, so you keep doing them, and your hero, you basically, 5 levels of hero mastery? And then you go up as you do these objectives, you get points, those points go into your hero mastery, you level up through, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you get rewards as like basically playing the game as the hero is how you get your hero mastery. I think it's a far better system than just going into the matrix and beating the timer.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
By the way, we're watching Venom. I think, David, your play style would be Venom.
You just run in there and slap people around, and then when you get to 1 health, hit a button so all your health comes back.
Oh, he's Slagar or whatever.
Yeah. You would be playing as Venom. He's new to Venom right now because he's not. He can like swing and climb up walls and stuff like that. Yeah. But Venom's a tank and he goes in hard.
I like that.
Yeah.
2 words I like: tank, hard.
A hard tank.
Hard tank.
So, but crazy. 2 heroes every.
Blake in chat says Magneto is huge. I don't understand, but that's because of the art style.
Yeah. Well, they went with like.
Dude, everybody in this game hits
like
the gym.
when Magneto was in his prime. Well, he's like Sean Connery, like older but still a gentleman, and he makes a satellite in this, in this heavens, and he's just that's where he reigns supreme. He's like cool. That's like the art style that they went with. Is that arc?
Yeah.
I guess
that's cool.
I did have to laugh.
It's like the '90s comics, and it's freaking awesome.
What? I did have to laugh this week. I think you told me, or I told you about it. There was a article that came out talking about how Marvel Rivals should actually be more like Overwatch because there's just too much content in it right now. That's stupid, by the way.
It actually is kind of funny that and you look like a year before and they're complaining, Overwatch has no content. And they're complaining there's too much content in this game.
That's just the classic case. You're not going to please everybody.
Yeah, well,
there's
it's
always
just
going to be critics.
Well, and then just the 2 heroes every season.
That blows my mind.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. China does not have the same working laws as we do. So I
someone's dying to create.
Like I'm sure, like we've all heard.
Families are being fed.
We've heard of all the Apple fact. Like I don't think they're gonna have trouble
getting people to make characters.
Also, David, I don't know if you know this, but did you know there's certain things you're not allowed to say in chat?
Oh yeah, I saw like you can't type in like Taiwan and stuff, right?
Yeah, you can't.
I feel bad laughing, but
Well, what's funny is,
and then
one of the first comments I ever saw playing this game was LMAO GG easy. And you can't put that in Overwatch.
Yeah, it changes
and
it.
it made me laugh because LMAO GG is one of the funniest phrases because we just destroyed a team.
Yeah. Because if you type that in Overwatch, it says, "Good job, I'm having a bad day."
It
or something.
replaces that comment with, "I'm having a bad day, but I'm working on some issues."
Technically, it's taunting.
Which is why people started saying like tank diff and stuff like that to get around it. But yeah, you can't say anything about Taiwan or Tiananmen
You can
Square.
say whatever you want, but you just can't say anything about the CCP.
Can you type in CCP?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Yeah, CCP. I don't know.
Well, maybe-
but you cannot type in Tiananmen Square.
Maybe CCP FTW. Maybe you can
It
type
knows,
that.
yeah.
We can test it.
The other thing that made me laugh is there's a cool feature that you can immediately clip your highlight and upload it to social media.
That's cool. That's smart.
Well,
The only social
media you
social
can-
media do you think it goes to? The only one.
TikTok?
yeah, the only one. There's no other one on there. Yeah.
The CCP TikTok.
TIK, TOK.
That is hilarious. So they do own it.
And it's really funny because I was like,
Because I was like, oh, I'll put this on Twitter, and then it's like TikTok. What?
That is
And then I was like-
hilarious.
yeah. They did a good, it's fun. It is
No,
a
but
fun
the thing
game.
is like
Look at this is Star-Lord.
it's games like this, and then like Wukong and other like. This is why I said the other week I think Eastern developers right now are doing much better than Western developers.
They're in their prime.
Yeah.
They're in their prime. I think there's a correction happening. I think we're gonna get the West is gonna get back to crushing it.
To invisible women's skins.
Yeah, we're getting back to crushing it. But yeah.
Oh, and the other thing, I actually like felt bad for Blizzard when I heard this announcement. So this is a rumor. It's not true. Well, it's not like confirmed, but there's a rumor that NetEase is working on a PvE mode for this game.
Which is funny.
Can you
'cause
imagine if they released a PvE? But like, if I was a Blizzard developer, I
Context.
would just be like, I'm done.
Context Overwatch 2, right?
Context, Overwatch 2, the whole thing they did Overwatch 2 was for a PvE mode. Not all of it, but
that was the
90%
main-
of it
yeah.
was
Well,
for...
not only if they do it though, but if they do it and it's awesome, because it would be like boss fights with heroes would be freaking cool.
Well, the loading screens,
Oh, are so good. Like when you're
In this
beginning to start a
game?
match.
I wonder if I could pull...
I mean, let's be honest. The game is very loud at first, but I feel like I've gotten used to it. Like there's a lot going on the screen, and that's just like
Okay.
that's Eastern games,
Yeah.
But it's like look at this.
Watch this.
This
So
is
you
going
chose your
into the match.
character, and it's going into the match, and it does a whole... Every map is different, but it does this huge cutscene. My favorite is the Iron Man.
Yeah.
And they had team
the
up,
team up
team-ups.
stuff. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go back and
Go over
pause
the team up
screen.
stuff.
So you
Mark.
have Venom's ability here?
Yeah, so look at Spider-Man's shoulders now. That's not normal.
Yeah.
It's not normally there. Here, I'm going to back over so you can see the actual... Okay, so team up activated is what we're looking at. So you have characters that are basically anchors of a synergy of power and abilities. Venom is the anchor in this case, and he gives his abilities to Penny Parker and Peter Parker. His ability specifically is it adds an extra ability to your cooldowns, where you have the symbiotic suit, like AoE damage around you as you're flying,
Yeah.
or you're playing or whatever. And there are, I don't even know how many synergies. I can pull up in a second an image of all the synergies, but what makes this unique is these synergies change the gameplay by just, if somebody chooses Venom, you're going to be like, oh, I might play Penny Parker now, or I might play Spider-Man because now I have that extra ability. Some of them are very, very good, like Hulk and Iron Man. Hulk gives Iron Man a gamma ray power up to his chest shot thing, and it makes it extreme. It's a very, very powerful. Some of them are pretty weak. Like Jordan likes Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger gives
Moon Knight invisibility.
Moon Knight invisibility. It's like a 30-second cooldown.
Like Mrs. or Invisible Woman gives Mr. Fantastic a shield that he can use. Like it's really.
But the concept is synergies can appear on your team as you by choosing specific.
Rocket can stand on Groot's shoulders, just like in the movie.
that's
And
cool.
run around with them. Rocket can also throw down. His is really awesome.
Oh, for Punisher.
For
yeah.
Punisher and for Winter Soldier, unlimited ammo, sped up ammo, so you can just sit there and hold down your trigger.
Yeah, so if there's a rocket, like
he
Punisher,
juices those two, and they're have you heard their conversations with each other? They're awesome. Like Punisher was talking to. This is before the match, which Overwatch does. But I actually care about these conversations.
yeah, they're
instead
kind of
of
the
Overwatch.
Overwatch conversations suck.
They're terrible. But in this game, it's like Rocket's talking about the guns that Punisher has, and Punisher's asking, "Well, what do you carry?" You know, and he's saying, "I have a plasma rifle. I have all this stuff." And he's like, "Well, I never thought I'd ever have a raccoon have better guns than me." You know, stuff like that. While you're just hanging, it's just really fun.
It's a well done game, and it's fun, and you're seeing that.
That's cool.
So,
Well, there you go, everybody. For those of you who are new, stay tuned. We're going to end our show here today, but we do have a members-only show. A members-only show. What is a members-only show, you ask? Well, it's for our members. If you become a member, support the show here on YouTube, you get that sweet loyalty badge that you can see here for members in chat, and you get access to our members-only show. We don't do them every week because sometimes we have some things that come up, but we do them most weeks, and our goal is to do them almost every week, as long as
we are capable.
as long as we are able. So there's a member show right after this. You don't even have to go anywhere. Just stay here. You'll automatically be redirected to the members only show. What are we going to take a look at? We're going to take a look at Invisible
Invisible Woman. She's one of the
Invisible Woman?
Fantastic Four.
Yeah, we're taking a look at that. Thank you very much for joining us, guys. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.